Casey has some questions that she meant to ask earlier, so we're just going to do it now and put it where it needs to be.
Palace of Holyrood. I would say, like, that was one of my highlights of the week. I think
good. We almost didn't do it.
I'm really into, more than I'm willing to admit, but now I'm admitting it to the vlog, that I really enjoy the royal family.
Yeah.
And I just love Prince Harry. And I just had so many questions while walking around the palace. First of all, there was this procession that you went through with the headphones and the...
It's like a little iPhone, and there's videos and stuff.
Yeah, if you're really interested, I have a good selfie.
It's great.
It's really great. But one of the rooms was like the king's atrium. And then the next room was the king's bed chamber. Bed chamber also.
Just bedroom.
What? And
royal people.
The headphones told me that people waited in the atrium to go in to the bedroom to watch the king go to sleep.
And wake up. That was like a really prestigious, like, that was a treat if you got invited to do that. Was it King George the First? I feel like it was one of the Georges.
Or King Charles. No, not Charles. Maybe Charles? No.
There have been a couple. I think it was
they
a George.
They talked a lot about Charles and the thing.
Yeah, he...
Not Charles like Harry's dad, Charles.
But yeah,
way
different
back
one.
when, Charles.
Yeah. And James, the 6th of Scotland, 1st of England, and then 7th of Scotland, 2nd of England. They were big on there. And then, of course, Mary, Queen of Scots, was big.
Badass bitch. She... let me tell you.
You know,
I learned a lot about her this week.
Yeah. Yeah, her name comes up quite a bit.
Quite a bit. But, like, people hated her, so I'm confused.
Well, because she was Catholic. And this was a very Protestant area at the time. And then Elizabeth I beheaded her. They're cousins. So, that's...
Not the Elizabeth who's been queen since God knows
No, because that's Elizabeth II.
That woman, she's knows
great.
how to hold a title.
She's not letting it go.
Title. Yeah, okay, so
So that was her first question. Why do people want to watch the king fall asleep and wake up? My question was, how does one fall asleep being stared at? Like, that's just, it's weird. It would be weird, because they would be dressed, and you'd be in bed. It's weird.
Trying to fall asleep while all these people are staring at you.
I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd fake it until they left, and then I'd be able to fall asleep. Yeah.
Next question. I am just dying to know what the third floor of that palace looks like. Also, because that is absolutely where the royals stay when they come.
And like when you walk in, there's a little courtyard, the quadrangle. And so you can see all the windows and all the blinds are closed, everything else. So you can't take pictures, is my guess. So you can't like get any inside shots. So yeah.
And the headphones did say walk around the whole quadrangle.
We did.
And we did.
We followed directions.
We did. We're not cheap. I was not missing out on any experience where the queen might have walked. Jeez, come on now.
Yeah, because a lot of the rooms that it takes you on, they still use, but it's not their bedrooms, obviously.
Right.
Like, those are very private. So,
does the queen have one of the weird beds?
They're so tiny.
Where
people were so little back in the day.
Where do George, Charlotte, and Louis sleep and play? Where do they play?
Do they have toys?
Is
there a TV?
Is there a TV? That's a big question. Is there a TV?
I hope they have a better heating arrangement, because that castle was drafty as anything.
That's beyond my abilities at the moment.
Siri, help us out!
How, like, modernized is the third floor?
What's it look like? And does it look weird? Because, like, the walls obviously look the same, I'm assuming.
Right.
So, does it look weird having, like, a normal, like, a computer and a TV on these, like, great ornate walls with these crazy ceilings and everything else?
Yeah. And, like, are they all, like... Does the queen have, like, a dressing? Do they ever just, like, lounge around in their PJs, you think?
I don't think so.
I think I'm getting really beyond.
I think you are, too. And
I think this is beyond. Now I have questions about
but I will
what
say,
they do in London, I suppose.
When I watched, and I own it on Amazon, naturally, the Will and Kate Lifetime movie, the way the movie depicted Will's first visit to Kate's house, where he, like, spent the night, Kate and her family were, like, eating cereal in their pajamas watching TV, and he walked in fully dressed. And she was just like, oh, yeah, he's dressed for breakfast. Like, I don't think they hang out in their pajamas. They're... Maybe things have changed. And, I mean, it was a Lifetime movie, so take that with a grain of salt. But
they're
I think
also
it's
royals.
different. They had different rules.
Yeah.
They grew up with different things, you know?
Yeah. But does, like, okay, maybe William doesn't show up to breakfast in his pajamas, but does Harry? Because Harry does not seem to give
Doesn't care.
an ounce of a crap.
He's not even,
about
yeah,
the
he
royal
gave it
family
all up.
anymore.
Maybe that's why he gave it up. He's like, I just want to wear my
Just wanna wear
pajamas.
my pajamas. Yeah, I mean, I would too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd give up being a royal, but
You'd make some...
I'd make some lifestyle changes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, those are all my thoughts. Just 6 minutes full.
So...
Yeah, you don't need to add all of those, but just my biggest questions.
yeah. No,
What does the third floor look like, and why did people want to watch The King when he went to sleep? Who knows?
How modern is
If
it?
anyone
Yeah.
can answer that, again,
Let
at
us
Casey
know.
J. Flanagan. Just saying. Just saying.
Let us know. We're just curious.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll YouTube it. Find it. I highly doubt there's a YouTube video of what it's like, though. I feel like they're super
It's so
private. But
Which
yeah,
I respect their privacy. They're people too. But...
I guess. But, like, come on, just give me a
But come
house
on,
tour.
I was in your palace. How close are you? I couldn't get any closer.
Right. If only we were let up in that one floor.
Also, these people came out of, like, the restricted area at one point with these huge smiles on their face. And I was like, did they just go up there to clean this? And the gardens were closed. All I want now in life is to attend one of the Queen's garden parties.
You have to do something big.
Yeah, I'd have to get really involved in the Edinburgh community. And really, like, I'd have to be a kicker here. I'd have to be a well-known, established community helper.
Yeah. Yeah. Or maybe Canada. That might be easier.
Yeah.
Somewhere in a Commonwealth country.
I would love to meet the Queen before she dies.
Well, like, don't jinx the woman. There you go.
I also said to Julianne, I cannot imagine. There's, like, statues of all these people,
Right.
random people around.
That we don't care about.
I cannot imagine what this country, kingdom,
Yeah, the United Kingdom,
multiple countries, how many tributes and statues and plaques and God knows what this queen, this woman is going to have erected of herself when she dies.
Yeah.
Oh, the world is going to go bananas. Bananas for this woman.
Mm-hmm.
There was a painting of her being presented the Scottish crown, and there was a video. She kind of stumbled back a little bit.
Yeah, she did. I noticed. She was like, whoa, this is heavier than I thought.
In 1953.
Yeah, and she was already the queen.
It's...
We Googled it the other day, was it?
2020, according to my calculations. And she's still the queen.
She's 93. She'll be 94 in April. Yeah.
What a lady.
Because her and my great aunt have the same birth week.
What a lady.
Yeah. Wild. And Prince Philip's still kicking too.
That guy, somebody's got to let that guy out of his misery. He's not a king, first of all.
No, he's the Duke of Edinburgh.
Not a king.
No, someone told me because if he was deemed king, he would have more power than she would.
Than she would, which, like, I get.
And it's not his
All the power to
blood
the female.
or
I'm all
whatever.
about that. But that man looks so horribly miserable. Like,
Well, he was in a car accident a couple years ago.
like, physically just, like, let the man out of his pain.
I think he's doing good, though. I mean, he's always smiling.
He just looks so frail.
He does look a little frail.
Oh, but
I mean,
he's got such big bags under his
Yeah, well,
eyes.
that's what happens when you get old. I like the picture. There's
Maybe
a picture.
Charlotte brings him joy.
Maybe. I mean, I think she's the best. She's great.
Yes, he's cute.
But there was a picture in there of the Queen, Charles, William, and George. Like, all the next leaders of the country.
You know who wasn't in that picture? Harry.
Because he's not going to be.
That man, that poor man, born as a royal, raised as a royal, never able
He's
to
the
eat.
spare, the heir and the spare.
Never able to eat cereal in his pajamas, and he will never sit on the throne. Never.
Nope, unless Will abdicates it, which is what happened to Queen Elizabeth's dad. He was the second born, and his older brother abdicated the throne, so he took it over. So she never would have been queen. Yeah. I learned that via The Crown. So maybe you should get into that show.
Maybe I
learn
should.
all about her, because it's wild.
I'm a little bit more obsessed with them than I'm willing to admit.
But, whatever. There's worse things to be obsessed with.
Yeah.
So, at least being obsessed with them is historical. It's
That's
a history
true.
thing.
I'm learning.
And you're learning.
I'm becoming cultured.
There you go. We did a lot of historical activities without doing we did a fun way about learning new things this week.
Yeah. I didn't feel
like it was like history.
No.
It was like, dang, that guy got shot in the eye and died.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't put the king at the front of the battle.
Yeah, the Scots
Keep
learned
him at
that.
the back.
Yeah. All right. Well, those are all the questions and fun facts that we learned. Well, we learned more, but you have to just come and do the tours. We don't have. We did it in 5 days.
Or the energy. 5 days, people. Yeah. Come on.
You could do it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
All right.